Welcome to the Public Speaking Experts Podcast with Elliot K. and Jose Ucar. Every week we bring the tips, tools, and strategies for you to become a world-class public speaker. We bring you guests, experts, and authorities in the field of public speaking to enrich you and enhance your public speaking journey. Remember to subscribe, rate, and comment. And now, please welcome your hosts, Elliot and Jose.
Yes. We're back with a funky bass track. Public speaking is what you get, and that's a fact. You respect one time, bring it home. Are you going to be a beast or a lion? Are you going to be a sheep? Are you going to be a cow? Are you going to be a panther? Are you going to be a tiger? Or are you going to be a mouse? Bringing it home. Be styley. Welcome to the Public Speaking Expert Podcast in the house. Yeah.
I want to be a cat.
Why do you want to be a cat?
I don't know. I
think
you
I left
mentioned
my
lots of
drink in the
animals.
toilet.
You're drinking the toilet. That's a perfect
Yes.
way to start today's EpiCsode. Okay,
I know,
so what do you
right?
want me
Because
to
I'm
do?
looking for
Are
my
you gonna-
water, and because I'm concerned about my dry throat. And then I remember I took my glass of water into the toilet, did a quick pee, and then I came out, but without the water.
Water is
I just thought
beautiful.
I'd share that. All right, so there you are, drinking the
nothing
water
like a proper
in front
sip
of
of
my
water.
face. In front of my
Yeah, it's
face.
fantastic.
You're
It's
rubbing it in
fantastic
my
for your
face.
throat.
Oh no, you didn't do that. You didn't just do that. You just did that. You just did that. And I said, don't do it, but you did it. So why'd you do it when I said don't do it? But actually, I didn't say don't do it. I was just saying you did it in my face. Yeah. What are you going to say about that?
No, I'm actually coming back. I'm just coming back to
With the
clear...
funky bass track.
Yes, exactly, with the funky bass track. So is this what we're going to be doing now? You're going to be just saying all of these silly words that you've been preparing.
I haven't been
There's good
prepared.
value in them.
This is like off the
I
bat.
saw you rehearsing this morning. I saw you.
No, how did you see me rehearsing this morning? You're nowhere
Well,
near.
I received some videos. Emily
From
sent
who?
me some videos of you going,
No,
you want to
she
be a
didn't.
cat, you want to be a panther.
No. No.
So can you people, Elliot goes in the mirror and he goes, can you be a panther? And okay, yeah, fair point if you're kind of acting, but not for this, I would say. No.
No, that's not true.
No.
That's not true.
I'm
now
being
I know
racist
you're
now.
lying. Oh yeah.
I'm a lion. I'm a
No,
lion.
you're
I'm the
racist.
lion. I'm the lion.
You're more like Pumbaa from The Lion King. Do
So
you know
because
which
I
one?
fart a lot. Yeah, no, I know
Yes.
which one it is. Yeah, so I'm farting. Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
Well, anybody, anyway, anybody, all the same.
So-
Welcome to the Public Speaking Experts Podcast. Today, we are back
Jose
after
Ucar.
a mini break. Elliot K went on holiday, so hey, he didn't want to podcast without me. I didn't want to podcast without him. So we waited for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. And now we're finally back, people. And today we thought it would be good. After summer is ending. Wherever you are in the world, things are changing like they do day after day. And that was a way for Elliot to say, shut up, Jose, but you can still feel
No,
my
that's my
heart
way to
beating."
say introduce the topic.
And today, and I like the palpitation. Today, we are going to be speaking about reassessing your speaking goals. Because as I was saying, we're in the UK, so for us, summer is almost gone. Although I'm going to
It's
be
gone.
taking a short break this Thursday. Exactly, it's gone. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, I know. It is sad, but I'm not that sad because I'm still going to be taking a week off next week. Anyway, people. Anyway, give me the birds. While the birds are chirping and the summer is going, it is time for us to reassess our speaking goals. Why is this
Reassess
important?
our speaking goals.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going to be doing today. And, I had some questions and things I wanted to share, whether you are a seasoned speaker or not. And we're going to be linking this to a very special event that we put together for this year
Oh yes.
based on different conversations we've had. So remind me, Elliot, let's remind each other to share these. But look, I would like to share these questions with the audience. Okay, first of all, what are your public speaking goals today? Do you need to revise them? Has anything changed? Now, if you've been away for a month or a week or a couple of days, what can you be thinking about? What new inspiration are you bringing into the, put it on the table if you're going to be reflecting on your speaking goals. And I want you to consider, again, the why you are speaking. I want you to think about your speaking topic one more time. Can you still hone it
Marched
down?
in the middle of the podcast recording.
Oh,
Just
did she?
walked in.
Emily, hello.
Yeah, live on
Hello, Emily.
LinkedIn, live on YouTube. She just barges in.
She
Open
just
every hour,
doesn't
gives
care.
you a wave.
Emily, love you. That's the way it should be.
Yeah,
That's what I call
that's it.
determination. You see, it's just like
Yeah,
that impact she made with her presence on the stage every time. That's the beauty of the podcast. And
yeah.
it's a very
So for those
family-driven
of you
podcast as
listening
well.
versus seeing, my wife just walked in the middle of that. Anyway, carry on, Jose. What were you saying?
Yeah, exactly. So the birds are chirping, and I wanted you to think about your speaking topic. If you need to niche down a bit more, whatever that might be, consider your speaking topic. When are you going to be speaking? Okay, are you going to be speaking every day? Do you want to get booked every day? Are you going to be doing it weekly, monthly? Start thinking about this and incorporate them in your goals. Where are you going to be speaking? Think about it this way. Are you going to be speaking around the UK if you're based in the UK, or you want to do it internationally, in your local area? All of these questions are important because it will help you plan. Do you want to be away from your family if that's the case, or do you actually want to spend time in the States, in China, in Australia? What do you want? Gain clarity here. Another important question: how are you going to be spending your time, not just in, but out and on your business? Fantastic that you're going to be speaking, but then depending on the size of your business, think about it. What kind of activities are you going to be outsourcing? Can you outsource certain activities? Remember that you still need your marketing. You still need to be selling out there. Are you only going to be speaking? Are you going to be coaching? Are you going to be delivering workshops, any kind of one-to-ones? I want you to, again, consider all of this. And a very important element, and as you can see, it's something that Elliot and I do, is who are you going to be collaborating with? Who are you going to be partnering with? Which is always a good opportunity for synergies and for your business to expand. Elliot and I, as you see, we've done how many, Elliot? We've done around 80 episodes now of the podcast. So I think it's fantastic. Never thought we would. When we were on Clubhouse, doing Clubhouse every day, we did over 200 rooms. Now the partnership keeps on growing, and we are launching a book together, which is coming very soon. I'm super excited about that one. And not just that, and this is not just me and Elliot, he's put together an incredible group of people, and I'm glad to be one of the founders with Simone Vincenzi. You may have seen this online because we've been pushing and pushing and pushing. We also decided to launch the awards, which is another thing you could begin to think about whenever you're building or reassessing your speaking goals. So this is basically the framework. It's not even a framework, but certain questions that I would like you to think about when it comes to your speaking and whether you want to be at the end of this year in terms of your speaking, and what do you want for next year even. But then, get active, start thinking. And I'm also going to share why I decided to share this with you today. Because when we were promoting the speaker awards, we received many people and questions and things, and they were saying, guys, I think it is the right thing for me, but I haven't got this resource ready because they're supposed to do a submission and send a video, but I haven't got it ready, or I need to work on this a little bit more. Well, think about it this way. It is a great opportunity for you to have all of your assets together and ready for the new start. I see September as a powerful new start, and that's why, again, we decided to touch on speaking goals. So I've shared some of the questions, people. What are your speaking goals, okay, for this year? Think about your speaking topic. Is it the same? Are you going to incorporate some more things? Are you going to continue to niche down? When are you going to be speaking? Where are you going to be speaking? How are you spending your time on the business, not just the speaking, but the coaching and some of the other activities that you need to grow it and develop it? And who are you going to be collaborating and partnering with? That's what I wanted to share very briefly. Get active, take action. Elliot K., anything else to add on that bit?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of elements to pull upon there. I think number one, when we were getting all those questions, or I just need more time, or I haven't got the footage, or is it right, is it wrong? I think that's a great reflection of the speakers that take speaking really seriously, they're the ones that had the bios ready, they had the footage ready, or they turned it around really quickly, right? And I think not enough speakers take the industry or the craft of speaking serious, in the sense, not that they're not serious speakers when they speak, but in the sense of investing in what it takes to truly be in that 4%. The reason why I work predominantly with the 4% is because the 4% get what it takes to invest. They get that you need a showreel, they get that you need a bio that looks good, and you need a one pager, and they're willing to do it, versus going, oh, there's this amount, there's this fee, there's that, oh, I'm not sure, maybe next year. Listen, the opportunities are now, right? The opportunities present themselves now. The industry waits for no one. Time waits for no one. The market waits for no one. No one's going to go, do you know what? I'm just going to put this conference on hold until you're ready. We just won't hold it this year because Elliot's not ready. He hasn't got his footage. You know what? We'll postpone the awards till you're ready. And that's the problem is there's this mass momentum, there's this mass movement, and very few people are on that top bracket, that top 4%, because they're simply not doing the small bits that make a big difference. And I think that's what's really important with today's episode and assessing the goals. And of course, if you're listening in the UK, and this is being recorded at a very uncertain time. So you might be wondering, should I be speaking? Why speak right now? Should I not just be playing it safe? Should I just not, wait until things get better? And the answer to that is no. Now's the time to assess your goals. And now is the time for you to understand that people need what you have to say. People really need great speakers right now because people are hungry for hope, direction. They're hungry for people that have their backs, because God knows in the UK right now, a lot of us are feeling like the people that are meant to have our backs really don't have our backs. And that's why now is not the time to put this on hold. Actually, it's the time to accelerate it, which is a perfect it's the perfect opportunity for you to sit down and assess your speaking goals, but also really assess how serious you're taking this. How serious are you in terms of investing in it, in terms of getting a return from it? And that's key here, because if you're just dabbling, you're going to get dabbly results. But if you're taking this serious, if you're truly doing what you needs to be done, and you want to have the impact you want, then it's time to seriously sit down and reevaluate everything and pave a path forwards towards being an impactful speaker, an inspirational speaker, motivational speaker, an educational speaker, all wrapped in one, because that's what people are going to need over the next few months. Mic drop, and I'm done speaking.
Yes, a mic drop on behalf of Elliot K. So people, you've
I need
listened
a
to
mic
this.
drop soundtrack. I need a mic drop.
Work on that. Work on that in the background, Elliot K. Work on that.
I think it
so
should.
And you will.
In a minute,
Well, that is
I need a sentimental woman to back this up. But go on. Sorry, we're going to say.
No, carry on. A sentimental woman to back this up, to wrap this up.
Don't you know the song? In a minute,
No.
we need a sentimental to back this up. Oh, well, I think she said something else.
Back this up.
I'll play the song. I'll find it for you. But obviously, we can't play on the podcast because then there's licensing issues. But yes.
People, to support you, that's why we launched this podcast as well, because there are many speakers getting started and you don't know what you don't know. And we're not going to say that by following, the tips and strategies and the things we share here, you're going to succeed in a certain amount of time. But what we can guarantee is that you will succeed if you take consistent action day in and day out.
This applies to established speakers as well, right? It's not just for speakers starting out.
That's why I was saying exactly. It applies to everybody. But the thing is, speakers that are already seasoned and out there, they know the things they need to do. But this is a call to action again. Come on, reassess your goals. Where do you want to be? Is it working? Is it not working? What could you be doing differently? Who do you need to partner with? Do you need to belong to an association? Get strategic on this. And again, if you don't know what you don't know, then this is an opportunity for you to learn. What you said is key. The world needs speakers, and the world needs your excellence out there. And speaking is a great opportunity and a channel to broadcast your message. Elliot, what is that thing that you said you were going to wrap up or back up? Promote the book, the awards. What else have we got for today?
Well, of course, on the same day of the awards, we are going to be holding a one-day conference. So the 18th of November is going to be like how to thrive in current uncertain times. And we're bringing in expert speakers for that. Obviously, Jose speaking. I'm not sure if I'm speaking yet, but we've got an award, a specialist who going to be speaking about awards. We're going to talk about how a book can help you. There's going to be business speaker, obviously Simona Vincenzi. So we're bringing a whole bunch of speakers together. So if you want to hear more about that, then just make sure that you reach out to us on the Instagram, or you reach out to us via email or through any of the channels, publicspeakingexpertpodcast.com, and we can send you more information for it. Of course, there's early birds for it. It's too late to enter the awards, I'm afraid, because they've closed, but you can certainly join us for the date. But you can join the awards, just not as a nominee. So if you want to find out anything about that, then make sure that you reach out to us. But before we go to the commercial break, Jose, I'm introducing a new section.
Yeah, I'm ready. Tell me all about it.
So here goes. So I'm introducing this new section, and it's the joke of the podcast day. Are you ready? So it's a joke, and let's see.
You're gonna
if
tell
you
the
find
joke,
it
yeah?
funny. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm laughing already.
And then we'll go to commercial break. Here we go.
Thank you so much.
Did you hear about the mathematician who's afraid of negative numbers?
No.
Did you? He'll stop at nothing to avoid them.
Okay, so I see what the purpose of this is. Great. I'll work on a joke for next week, and I guarantee it'll be different. Anyway, over to the break.
I thought it was quite funny, really.
No, it is. I'm laughing within. So hard.
You're listening to the Public Speaking Expert Podcast with Elliot K and Jose Ukar. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment every single time you listen. And why not share with your friends, with your communities, with your favorite Facebook or LinkedIn groups, or anyone that you know could benefit from the expertise that's being shared on the Public Speaking Experts Podcast. Also remember that Elliot and Jose are both professional speakers. So if you'd like to book us for your event, your conference, to MC and to speak, make sure you reach out to us on any of our handles on social media, and make sure you ask us to come and speak at your event so we can make it special. Follow us on Instagram, the Public Speaking Experts Show. Make sure you share your favorite comment, quote, or your favorite moment when you do listen to the Public Speaking Expert Podcast, because we would love to hear from you, connect with us, reach out to us. But most importantly, make sure you take what you learn and implement it. You are listening to the Public Speaking Expert Podcast with Elliot and Jose Ukar. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you do leave us a comment and send us a picture on it on Instagram, we will send you a copy of our up-and-coming book, absolutely complimentary, on the house. Yeah.
Nice.
So what do you think of my joke?
Nice one.
What do you think?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like anything, like in our craft, it can be better. I'm definitely sure.
Just for that, you're getting another one. Ready? Are you ready? Last one.
Thank you.
Promise.
Yes. Hit me again. Hit me again.
Helvetica and Times New Roman walk into a bar. Get out of here, shouts the bartender. We don't serve your type. Woohoo! That was good, right? That
was better. I have to say that was better. Yeah, I like that one a bit better. Okay, so it deserves a round of applause and all. There we go. So back to the topic. So next recording, you have to crack on with a joke. So yeah, I think recording or next week, because I didn't prepare any jokes for today. I want to actually find some racist,
you need to work. Jokes. You need to act fast. You know me. I think of something and I execute.
Think on my feet, yeah.
Pow, pow, pow. So listen, let's very quickly before we wrap this EpiCsode up, right? What do we say to the speakers out there, right? What do we say to the speakers out there that right now might be experiencing a bit of uncertainty, a bit of fear, a bit of anxiety with the world as it is, especially in the UK? I mean, the world as it is pretty uncertain, but we know in the UK specifically with the cost of living and the rise of energy prices, there's going to be a lot of worried people out there. And if there's something I learned from the pandemic is once there's uncertainty, the speaking industry goes... right? They're not quite sure what that sound effect was meant to be, but they suck it in, right? They cut back. What do we say to speakers out there who might be going, oh, I'd love to carry on with speaking, but I'm not sure now is the time? Josie, what would you say?
It is always going to be the right time. It doesn't matter, because even if you're not getting booked now, all of that energy that you are investing is going to help you when things improve. And also on that same note, when Elliot says, these shrinks and there are not many people looking out for speakers, it depends on the topic and how big the problem you're addressing with your keynote or with your knowledge is. There will be people out there looking for it as well. But the thing is, the moment to start anything is now. Learn from failure. Get ready. This is the only way to be recognized, and it can be in a few months, in a few years, and then you get to the level you want to be. It is a long run thing. It's not going to happen overnight. I keep on saying this, but don't delay it. Do it now. Start, because if you don't start, you're not going to get anywhere. That'd be my piece.
I think you're absolutely right. And I think what we have to remember, there's something keeping me going amongst many other things, but there's one thing that plays in my mind, and it's, if you can survive the bad times, then the good times are far greater, right? And actually, if you can be one of the people that comes through these times with strength, then it's been proven that your earnings actually increase twofold, because you've maintained a consistent face, a consistent presence, versus someone that dips in, dips out, or disappears or comes back. And I think that's something to remember. And you've got to remember that within this environment, there's opportunity, there's people that need it, there's people that want it, there's people that's spending, there's the other thing, of course, you can do is start to look outside of the UK, right? So if you're worried about the state of the UK market, there's a whole world out there, right, that actually is doing okay, that isn't being held captive by energy companies, that isn't choking us. So you're looking elsewhere where they're not so worried about stuff like that. But the key is to maintain presence, is to be consistent, is to be persistent. Like, when we talk about this all the time, regardless, like when things are good, it's easy, right? So easy. You click your fingers and, wow, I've got this speaking opportunity. I've got 10 grand from this. But you know what? It's the times like this where it's really, really hard, or could be hard. It might not be hard. That if you show up, then you're a leader, right? Then you're someone that's walking the walk and talking the talk. And because of that, when things improve and get better, you go on that wave and you start almost at a higher plane because you've maintained the presence. And that's what I want to say to anyone that's, struggling.
I love that.
Anxious.
I think it's being a bit counterintuitive about it. If you're sensing that everyone else is actually, what would you say, like withdrawing a little bit, then actually try and do the opposite within reason. Of course, be mindful of your resources and all of that, but then actually try and do the opposite, because then it's going to pay the benefits in the long run. And
exactly.
Follow. The reassessing the goals. One of those elements I was asking people to check is just where you want to speak. Because as you go through them, you may realize, as Elliot mentioned, it might not be the UK. It might not even be Europe, but then you've got Australia, you've got Asia, or you've got America, you've got Latin America, and all those countries where there's loads of opportunities as well. So, just don't limit yourself. Always think about outside the box, which is a cliche, yes, but think about it. And don't limit yourself. Come on, put yourself out there.
I agree, 100%. So you've been listening to another episode of the Public Speaking Expert podcast. Today's all been about reassessing your goals. How appropriate as it's September. And then, this is a good time to do it. We've got another, 3 months left of the year. And then the next year kicks in. How are you going to make it matter? How are you going to make it count? And remember to go out